you live from a very cold ranking Crawford PEI. The Canadiens getting ready to finish off their round robin games in the Spud tournament. They will be facing the Beavers from Moncton, team we know very well. Canadiens are the visiting team today, so they are wearing their blue unis. Starting goaltender for today's match will be Camden McFarland. So just getting pucks picked up. Both teams coming into this game 2-0 with wins over the Western Warriors and Halifax Hawks. So this is the rubber match. Whoever wins this game will get a bye directly to the quarterfinals this evening. So a lot on the line, including not having to play an extra game. Looks like we will be starting with Markowski, McShane, Stella, and on the blue line, Chase, Stella, and Miller. Once again, these teams have played each other a few times. They know what's expected. 12 minutes on the clock here, and we're ready for puck drop. Sam Beavers, starting goaltender for the Beavers. Off the draw, it is possession to the Beavers, and they quickly go to the side, try to play it forward. That's going to be broken up by Stella. Stella goes back to brother Chase, quickly to Markowski. Markowski, that's broken up, goes back. Oh, dangerous pass there, but it does get through. Miller gets it back. Miller, he's going to fire it down into the Beaver zone. That's Keegan Stella in behind, and Markowski comes up to the half wall. McShane tries to get a stick on that, but it gets into the neutral zone, and now Miller trying to keep his man to the outside. And nice save by McFarland. Toe save. Beavers are going to keep it in. They fire it towards the net again into the slot area, but it goes down low. It's going to be picked up by Markowski. He's going to play it around to Chase Stella. Stella fires it up, finds McShane. McShane trying to dipsy-doodle around, but the Beavers intercept that and come back the other way. Coming out, they drive towards the net, bouncing puck into the slot, cleared out, bouncing puck still there, and they shoot it again, couple of blocks, it gets played over. Kirkpatrick's going to pick that up. Kirkpatrick pushes that into the neutral zone, looking for Gargano, that goes back in, comes back. Gargano now has Kirkpatrick with him, fires it up to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick now driving towards the net. He's going to fire. Glove save by Hebert. And we'll see a face-off coming up in the Beaver zone with Hoyt and Scott on D, Gilbert, Kirkpatrick, and Gargano. So McFarland with a nice toe save there early. That's going to win, but the bouncing puck gets past Hoyt. Hoyt now under pressure. Hoyt still under pressure. He doubles back, goes back the other way. Scott plays it back to him. Hoyt goes to Kirkpatrick on the half wall, gets by him. Shot from the point is wide of the net. Down low, the Beavers pick it back up. They go back to their D, mishandled slightly, and it's kept in. No, offside is the call, which was the proper call. It did come just outside the blue line there. So face-up coming up outside the Canadian zone with Dara, McLean, Shepard, McDougall, and Paisley on D. Late change there by the Beavers. They are the home team. It's going to be a win. Paisley now into the neutral zone. Paisley pushes it down into the Beaver zone. That's Dara on the forecheck. Dara and McLean. McLean and Dara working it down low. Dara getting hooked up there. He's still working hard. McLean's going to take it. He's going to play it back to McDougall. Banks it off the wall. McDougall decides to play it over to Paisley. Paisley fires. Save out front. Going to come back. McDougall keeps it in. He's going to fire from the point. That McLean takes that off the leg out front. The Beavers regain possession here. And McDougall keeps it in. Plays it down. And now Shepard on the forecheck. That goes a little too far, but it does get out into the neutral zone. Paisley, he doubles back. He gets held up against the boards. And they're going to play it back to McDougall. McDougall looking to get it up ice. He's going to fire it, and that's going to miss everybody. But no, they say it was tipped. Now Markowski on the chase. Markowski down low. And McShane takes that off a stick, bounces into the neutral zone. Bouncing puck gets over Stella. Picked up by the Beavers. But good defensive play by Chase Stella. He gets a stick on that. Down low, Chase Stella working hard. Beavers come away with it. They try to get it into the... They go back. They get a stick on that. Bouncing puck out front. It's a scramble. It's still loose. Comes out. Stella gets a stick on it. Beavers fire it again. Blocked out front once again. Comes out to Markowski. Markowski plays it up to Stella. Stella making his way through. Stella plays it forward. And the Beavers play it down into the corner. Stella picks it up once again. Beavers try to go cross. That's intercepted by Markowski. Kept in by Stella. No. Goes into the breadbasket of the Beavers player there. Miller's going to pick it up down low. He's going to fire it around the board. Stella tries to get a stick on it. Comes back to the Beavers on the half wall. Stella gets a stick on that one, though. Looking for help from McShane and brother Keegan. Stella goes back down low to the Beavers. Miller pressuring his man. And that shot is wide of the net. It's going to come back around. They play it down low. It gets around everybody. Stella gets a stick on that. And play in behind the net here. It's going to be the Canadiens who come away with it. And it's Beckett McShane making his way through the neutral zone. Has Stella and Markowski with him. Fires it to Stella. Stella! Yes! Woo! Keegan Stella makes no doubt about it. Finds the back of the net. Puts the Canadiens on the board. 1-0 for your Fredericton Wheels and Deals Canadiens as we get ready for puck drop here. Face-off coming up with Gargano, Kirkpatrick, Gilbert, and Hoyt and Scott on the D pairing. And that's going to be offside. No call. Kirkpatrick tries to get a stick on that. Tries to get a stick on it again. Still on the forecheck here. And Gargano as well. Gilbert. And good play. Kirkpatrick gets a quick stick on it. Gargano working hard now. Gilbert with him. Kirkpatrick gets a stick on that. Back to Gargano. They play it deep into the Beaver zone. And Hebert will hang on to that one and opt for the face-off. Canadiens will stick with these 5. Off the draw, it's going to come back to Scott. He plays it down to Kirkpatrick. Fans on the shot attempt, and the Beavers take it away. Scott now on the back check, and Kirkpatrick there to assist. Good play, good hustle by Adam Scott. Scott still driving around under pressure from the Beavers. They do intercept it. That's a bouncing puck in front. Then that gets played out to Kirkpatrick, and Kirkpatrick going wide. Kirkpatrick, he's going to fire it deep and go for a change. Smart play. Beavers pick it up down in their zone. They play it the cross ice pass, and now McDougall keeping his man to the outside. That play gets intercepted by McLean. That goes, Shepard tries to clear it out. Fans on that. It's going to be kept in by the Beavers. Poked away once again, though. McLean's going to play it down low. And Dara trying to get there. Beavers get there first, though. But it gets right back to McDougall. McDougall plays it back, looking for help from Dara. Dara fires it up. Tries to get it out. Bouncing puck comes back to Paisley. Paisley decides to go back the other way. Plays it up to McLean. McLean goes to Shepard. Shepard trying to get it deep. And bouncing puck in the neutral zone. McDougall trying to turn, and now Shepard, he's going to try to take it. And they're all clumped up here at center ice. Now McLean takes it. He's going to fire on net. Saved by Hebert. Pushed to the side. Markowski out now. Markowski, Stella. And that's going to go down into the Canadian zone. McFarland thinks about coming out, but the Beavers are pressuring. That goes off the side of the net. Picked up. And that's Stella now making his way through the neutral zone. Stella hungry for more as he drives towards the net, but it's a glove save by Hebert. Should say, I think that's Sam in net. I can't really see the name. It is Sam? Okay, good. Good, because that's what I've been calling them all game. All right, face-off coming up in the Beaver zone. Win off the puck, and Chase Stella. Oh, that didn't miss by much, folks. Just goes down into the corner. And that's Markowski now in behind. The Beavers come away with it, though. And they go for the cross-ice pass. Now Stella. Miller on the back check. Good play by Chase Stella and Miller. Miller takes that in behind. The Beavers come back out with it. And now Stella trying to get a stick on it. They go D to D. Markowski, they push it down deep. It's going to be picked up by Miller down low. Miller. And they come up. They go back up top. Markowski tries to get a stick on that. Saved by McFarland. And they try to clear it out. Miller working hard here along the boards. And that's going to be Chase Stella who picks that up. He doubles back. Plays it over off the boards to Markowski. Markowski's trying to get the puck up to McShane. But the Beavers are holding the line here. Into the slot. Kept in down low again. That's going to go up off the boards into the neutral zone. Bouncing puck. Picked back up by the Beavers. They go cross ice. And they fire it down low and go for a change. Miller and McShane working together. Beavers still have possession here. Miller and McShane. It's going to come back to the D. They try to go back and forth. They play it back down low. Miller picks it up. Down on the boards, the Beavers play it back the other way. Miller trying to get there. He's been out for a bit. That's going to be picked up by McShane. McShane now has that stolen away behind the net. And now Stella trying to get it. Markowski trying to get a stick on it. And a shot. Save out front. Picked up by Stella. As that was in the danger zone. Markowski plays it forward to McShane. And it's a quick change here for the Canadiens as the Beavers are right back at it. That's going to be poked away. Hoyt down low. Hoyt gets it to Scott. Scott trying to get it to Gilbert. Kept in. Gargano down low. Hoyt steals that away. Plays it forward again. Looking to get it to Gilbert. Gilbert's on the half wall. Gilbert has Kirkpatrick. He tries to play it deep. He does. Kirkpatrick now in behind the net. Kirkpatrick and Gilbert. And up along the boards. The Beavers have it. Kirkpatrick fires it back. Gets it to Gilbert. Gilbert fires it. Goes off a couple of feet. Beavers play it out. Gargano trying to pressure now. And the Beavers get it. Kirkpatrick and Scott both on the back check. They're going to bail and go for a change. That's going to be picked up by Hoyt. Hoyt plays it to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick in the neutral zone. He's going to fire it into the end, and he's going to go for a change. Good pace on changes here by the Canadiens, keeping those short shifts. Picked off by McLean. He plays it forward. Picked up, though. Played in by the Beavers. McDougall's going to pick that up. Fires it to Dara. Dara going over looking for Shepard. Shepard plays it up to Paisley. Paisley making his way through the neutral zone. Paisley, and it's an offside call. Face-off coming up outside the Beaver zone. We've got just over 2 to play here in the first period. We've got Dara, Shepard, McLean, Paisley, and McDougall. Off the draw, it comes back. Paisley quickly goes to McDougall. He's going to fire it deep. It's going to go off the boards. Bounces in behind. The Beavers pick it up. They play it around to the half wall. Shepard trying to get in the way there, but the Beavers are coming back. McDougall now. The lead pass is no good. McDougall picks that up, plays it forward, looking for Darren McLean. McLean and Dara. McLean fires, and it's a save by the goalie. Good effort by the Canadiens there. We've got Markowski, Stella, and McShane coming out. Miller and Stella on D. Off the draw, Miller plays it down to Stella. Stella looking for options down low with Markowski. Comes back along the boards. Miller's got to go back. They cross it over into the neutral zone. Stella keeping his man to the outside. Shot through the slot. No one home for the Beavers. McShane comes away with it. He's looking for Markowski, but it's caught. And that's another big save by Cam McFarland. Rebound goes up off the glass. Beavers down low. They play it over. That's going to be picked up by Miller. He gets it to Markowski. Markowski goes to Stella. Stella to McShane. And we're offside. We got to tag up. We do. Beavers get possession again. They go D to D. Last minute of play here in the first period. And Stella pokes that away. That was unfortunate. So we're going to go to the penalty box. And the Beavers are going to go to the power play with 46 seconds to play here in the first period. Out for the PK is Hoyt, Gilbert, Scott, and McLean. Off the draw, the Beavers do get possession. McLean trying to keep his man. They go back up top. They go back down low. Back up top, down low. And down low. Back into that area. They try for the slot. Couple of sticks on it. And they're going to call. They called it. So the puck was still loose, but the referee lost sight of it, so he blew it down. Face off once again in the Canadian zone. It's a win for McLean. Hoyt trying to rim it around the boards. And he does. It's going to be kept in. No, Landry. And now Gilbert. Gilbert in a foot race there. Gilbert, good pressure. He tries to get in and get a stick on it. And closing seconds of this first period. Canadians trying to stop on this. Good job. Good play. And that is going to do it for the period. So they will still have a 1 minute and 13 second power play starting the second period. But we'll take a breather here as we get ready for the second. All right, coming out for the penalty kill is McLean, Gilbert, Scott, and Hoyt. Still 1:13 on the PK here as we start the second period. 1-0 for the Canadiens. And that is going to be won by the Beavers. It goes deep into their zone, though, as they start the breakout. They play it back into the neutral zone. McLean pressuring. They double back. Go back up top. Back up top once again. Go over to the side. And shot saved by McFarland. Under a minute now to go in this penalty kill. And good save once again. As Cam McFarland. Face-off coming up in the Canadian zone. We are going to see McShane and Stella come out. And it's a win off the draw. We fired around trying to get it out. It is going to be kept in right at the line, but Stella is there. Gets a stick on it. Stella trying to get it out still. He's got a couple of Beavers on him, though. Another shot. That's a save. The rebound. And that's another save by Cam McFarland. And the Beavers still pressuring here, still on the power play. Hoyt trying to keep his man out. They're going to go up top. Stella and McShane working together here. Stella up top again. He tries to put pressure on it. And they go into the slot. And that one, big save once again. Beavers regain, though, into the slot. Another save. And we are now back even into the slot again. And block out front. And bouncing puck. And, frig. So, we're all tied up. Just as the penalty was expiring, there was kind of a scramble in front of the net. And it snuck in. I don't think they even shot it in, to be honest. I think it went off a couple of bodies. All right, we're all tied up here. And we're going to see Kirkpatrick, Gargano, Gilbert, and Stella and Miller on D. And off the draw, it's going to be Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick, he pushes it over. Miller's going to fire it deep. And down low, that's Gilbert chasing along the wall. Kirkpatrick comes away with it, fires it back down low. Gargano down low now. They're going to push it around. Kirkpatrick tries to get a stick on that. They do get it up to the half wall. Gilbert plays that. Beavers coming back the other way. That's going to be picked off by Gilbert. Gargano gets it to Gilbert. Gilbert trying to push it forward to Miller, sorry. Miller now. He's getting all kinds of trouble along the boards. Plays it out to Kirkpatrick. Goes off the edge of his stick. Comes back the other way. Stays in. That's going to be picked up down low by Chase Stella. He's going to rim it around the boards looking for Gilbert. Gilbert. Beavers keep it in, play it into the slot. Kirkpatrick tries to get a stick on that. He does, but it comes over. That shot's wide of the net. Picked up. Stella's going to go down. That's going to be a penalty to the Beavers on the tripping call. So the Canadiens will head to the power play. Catch my... So an opportunity for the Canadiens here. On the power play, we are going to see Stella Markowski, McShane with McDougall and Paisley. And off the draw, it is a win to the Canadiens. McDougall picks that up. McDougall goes to Markowski. Markowski back to McDougall. Back to Markowski. Markowski walks in. He fires. That's a save. He's going to pick the rebound up. Bouncing puck comes in behind. It's going to get played back. The Beavers are going to go for the cross-ice pass as they're pressuring now. McDougall. And that's a blocked shot by McDougall. Picked back up by Markowski. Markowski now. Markowski. Markowski doubles back. Plays it over to McShane. Nice play. And that's a save by Hebert. That was a nice pass from Markowski to McShane. Face-off coming up once again in the Beavers zone. And off the draw, bouncing puck comes to the Beavers. Stella and Markowski down low working together. Markowski gets that back, and now Stella picks it up. He plays it back to McDougall. McDougall plays it over to Carter Paisley. Paisley back to McDougall. McDougall, he plays it down to Markowski. Markowski fires, goes off a skate, up off the glass. And Stella trying to get it back. It's going to be kept in by McDougall. McDougall plays it over looking for McShane. McDougall plays it down again. Beavers pick it up. McDougall keeps it in on the first attempt. And now it's McShane. McShane is going to fire it deep. Markowski trying to get there. McDougall on the blue line, keeps it in. McDougall fires it towards the net. That's wide. Beavers pick it up, worm it around. Paisley keeps it in. He's going to fire. And that's a glove save by Hebert. 30 seconds left in the power play here. We're going to see Dara, Hoyt, Scott, McLean, and Shepherd. And off the draw, the Beavers take possession. They rim it around. Scott pinches up, keeps it in. Scott, he's going to shoot it towards the net. Oh, nice chip attempt out front. Just goes wide. The rebound's picked up. Dara working down low, gets it to McLean. McLean. No, sorry, that wasn't McLean that had it. Down low, that's Shepard. Shepard, he gets hooked up. Shepard comes away with it. Plays it back to Hoyt. Hoyt, bouncing puck. Doubles back. He's going to fire. Bouncing on the rebound, comes down. And Shepard picks, Shepard trying. Nice try. We're back even. We're back even. And that's going to come back to Hoyt. Hoyt. And now the Beavers pick it back up. That's offside. So face-off will come up outside of the Canadian zone. Once again, nice opportunities there. And this 1-1 tie. Gilbert, Kirkpatrick, Gargano. Oh, Kirkpatrick maybe. There he is. All right, off the draw, it comes back to the Beavers. Kirkpatrick is pressuring along the boards. He blocks that, but the Beavers get it offside by the Beavers once again. So another face-off coming up outside the Canadian zone. And off the draw, we're going to get it. We're going to go D to D. Chase Stella has some real estate here. He's going to fire from just outside, pushes it deep. Beavers pick up the puck. Gargano gets a stick on it. Gargano pushes it back down. Gilbert on the chase. Comes back around once again. Gargano picks it up on the boards. Plays it over. And good job by Miller. Miller and Kirkpatrick working along the boards. Comes back to the Beavers. Good job there by Gilbert. And he was almost off to the races. Stella's going to steal that away. Kirkpatrick's going to play that back to Stella. Stella. Down low. Beavers have it. And that goes back up top. Down low. Stella trying to poke that away. Stella now comes away with it. Stella looking for options. Plays it around, looking for Gilbert. Gilbert plays it over. Was going for Gargano. And that's stolen away by Miller. Now Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick still has Kirkpatrick. And that's going to get poked away by the Beavers player. And Kirkpatrick still has it. Fires it, looking at top to Paisley. Out front. Kirkpatrick tries to get a stick on it again. He's still there. And bouncing puck comes back the other way. Stella pokes that away. Markowski takes it. Markowski now. Markowski comes down. We still have it out front. Picked up by the Beavers. And the Beavers come back the other way. Good play by McDougall. McDougall keeping his man out. That comes around. Going to be picked up by Stella. Stella driving through, gets it to Markowski. Markowski has Stella coming with him and McShane. Kyle comes back. Stella picks it up in the neutral zone, plays it back to Paisley. Paisley goes back to McDougall. McDougall quickly to Markowski. Markowski, he gets caught up with a couple of Beavers. And we're going to pick that back up. Paisley picks it up. Good stretch by Stella, and now McShane passes it up to Markowski, but that's taken away. Bouncing puck. That's mishandled down low. They get it back up, though. They're going to play it off. Paisley reads that. Paisley fires that back down. And Shepard and Dara are off. Dara. And the Beavers take it back. They're trying to regroup in behind the net. Shepard on the chase. Good. That's going to come back to Paisley. He's going to fire it back down. And it's going to go on net. He barely leaves it for his deep. Shepard comes around once again pressuring. They try it all once again on the back check. They go rink wide. And that's offside by quite a margin. So that will come outside the Canadian zone. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the second period. We're all knotted up at 1. So we have Dara, Shepard, McLean, Hoyt, and Scott. It's going to come Scott, Hoyt. He goes to Hoyt quickly. Hoyt goes into the neutral zone to Dara. Dara trying to play it over to Shepard. It's intercepted. Good try by Scott. Now Hoyt's got to hustle. He gets there, and it's a save by McFarland. As a couple of Beavers were coming in hot. Face-off coming up in the Canadian zone. Gargano, Kirkpatrick, Miller, Gilbert, and Chase Stella coming out. Off the draw, it's a win for the Canadiens. Miller picks it up, tries to go to Kirkpatrick. It gets past his stick, kept in by the Beavers D. Miller down low once again, fires it around. That's going to get to Gargano, and Stella and Gilbert all working together down low there. The Beavers still driving forward with it. Miller's going to take over. Miller comes into the slot, and that's Kirkpatrick comes away with it. Can't clear the zone. Bouncing puck out front. Stella trying to get a stick on it. It's picked up once again. That's going to be played out to Gargano. Gargano goes to Kirkpatrick, and Kirkpatrick now. Kirkpatrick, one guy to beat. Kirkpatrick, he's going to fire it. It's wide. Kirkpatrick down in behind, trying to get a stick back on it. That's picked off by McShane. Fires saved by Hebert. And they're coming back the other way. Paisley and Stella. Stella takes that opportunity away. Stella down low. They play it around. Bouncing puck. Picked off by Paisley. Still under pressure from the Beavers, though. Paisley still trying to get a stick on it. Now Kirkpatrick. Bouncing puck comes away. And good job there by Chase Stella. Beavers still have it. They're going to go back up top. Kirkpatrick trying to block, still working it. And that goes to the side of the net. Beavers pick it back up. They go back to their D, Gargano, and now Kirkpatrick. And that's deflected out front. We got to get it out of here. Dangerous times here. Stella, now Kirkpatrick's in a foot race. It's going to get played down though. They come around. Miller trying to get it. Or no, that's McShane. Miller does pick it up, plays it back. It's going to go the full length of the ice, but the Canadiens need a change, so we'll take it. Face-off coming right back up in the Canadian zone with Stella, Markowski, McDougall, Paisley, and McShane. Closing in on the last couple of minutes in this second period. And off the draw, the Beavers play it down low. Scott's going to pick that up. Scott comes back to McShane. McShane, that goes off a foot. And Scott picks it back up. Scott, under pressure, goes back to Hoyt. And that's going to be picked up in the slot by Markowski. Markowski goes wide to Stella. Stella, one man to beat. Stella still has it, fires it to McShane. McShane, oh, that's just wide. It's going to be picked up by Hoyt. It's going to sneak by. Keegan Stella, though, picks it back up. And, oh, that gets lost. And good play. Good job there as Stella. And that gets played over to McShane. McShane has Stella with him. McShane over to Stella. Oh, it's on his backhand. And that comes around, and now Paisley. Now McDougall off the net, off the bench. He goes for a shot. Last minute of play here in the second period. It's going to come back to McDougall once again. McDougall curls back. McDougall goes to McShane. McShane has Markowski just wide. Markowski in behind picks up. Beavers pick it back up though. And that's going to be played down by Paisley. Paisley curls back. Paisley, he plays it deep into the Beavers zone. And now Shepard on the check. And that's going to get played back closing seconds here. We only got 6 seconds left in the period. And that's going to be the end of the second. So hang tight for an exciting third period on its way. All right, starting us off for the third period is Dara McLean Shepherd. And on D, we have Chase Stella and Miller. And off the draw, the Beavers are going to play it back. Shepherd pressuring, trying to get a stick on it. That gets played in the neutral zone and gets played forward. Down low. Beavers trying to get it out front. That's going to be picked off by Miller. Miller trying to play it up. Gets it up, but it's kept in by the Beavers. Miller comes back once again. Plays it off the boards. Gets it to Chase Stella. Shepherd trying to get there. Shepherd still working to get it there. It's out into the neutral zone now. Dara pressuring. Beavers with the soft pass. That's going to be broken up. Here along the boards, they play it back. Beavers still have it. They push it deep into the zone. And Stella's going to pick that up. Stella has time. The Beavers are changing. Stella with room. Stella with room. And that gets broken up. And we got to tag up because he's offside. And now we're good. So Hoyt is out, as is Gilbert. No, sorry, that's Keegan Stella. That's going to be picked up by McShane. McShane fires, and that's a save by Hebert. So we've got Hoyt, Scott, Markowski, McShane, and Keegan Stella out for the side. Face off in the Beaver zone. And it's a win off the draw to Hoyt. Hoyt walks back to Stella. Stella plays it down low, looking for Markowski. Beavers play it back, comes back to Stella, back down low to the Beavers. Beavers play it up to the half wall, start the breakout. That's going to get intercepted in the neutral zone. And now Scott back. And nice save once again by McFarland. Rebounds picked up, played forward. They go to Markowski. Just off the heel of a stick. Gets played back in the neutral zone. Markowski still working it. Hoyt goes D to D to Scott. Scott takes a few steps and fires it deep into the Beaver zone. And Keegan Stella now. Keegan Stella. Beavers play it back. And they go up. McShane trying to intercept. He does. Plays it back, but that's broken up. Beavers come back the other way. And that gets broken up once again. Still in the slot, though. Fans on the shot opportunity. And it's going to be picked up by Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick up through the neutral zone. Kirkpatrick fires it in deep. And now Gargano's going to try and pick it up. Kirkpatrick comes back. Beavers play it back up, though. That's going to be kept in at the line by McDougall. He fires it. Rebound out front. Kirkpatrick trying. And Gilbert, Gargano, Kirkpatrick all there for the rebound on the shot from the point from McDougall, but stays out of the back of the cage. Face-off coming up in the Beaver zone. And off the draw, it's a win to the Canadiens. Paisley, he's going to just fire to save. Rebound picked up by the Beavers. Gilbert pressuring. It's going to come back the other way. Kirkpatrick trying to get a stick on it. And good job by Gargano. Kirkpatrick comes away with it. He's tripped up. And that's Gilbert down low. Kirkpatrick gets a stick on that. Going back the other way. Gilbert and Kirkpatrick. They're going to play it off the half wall. They go into the neutral zone. Paisley now. McDougall on the back check. Good job by Paisley. He keeps his man out of the danger zone. That's going to be picked up by Paisley. Paisley has it now. Paisley, man in all alone. It's going to be a penalty to the Beavers. And good job by Carter Paisley. He's a force, especially when his legs get going. He's tough to stop. And he's going to draw a penalty here, giving the Canadiens an opportunity on the power play. All right. We've got Chase, Stella, and Miller on the D-line. And up top, we're going to see Keegan, Stella, McShane, and Markowski off the draw. Bit of a scramble, but the Beavers do have control. Down into the corner, McShane and Stella trying to keep it in. And Chase Stella does. Chase goes over to Miller. Miller back to Stella up top. He's going to fire. It goes off a skate. Bouncing puck out front. And Keegan Stella trying to get possession back. Markowski into assist. Markowski's going to play it back to Miller. Settle things down here on this power play. Oh, that goes off the skate, though. Miller still keeps it in. Miller, but a bouncing puck does come into the neutral zone. They're going to play it back quickly. Good passing here by the Canadiens as Stella now driving towards. Stella can't get the shot off. Goes into the slot. Stella picks his own rebound back up. Plays it over, looking for McDougall. Oh, my God. And that's going to be picked up in the neutral zone once again by Stella. Plays it over. And that goes to Stella once again. And that one is going to be kept down by Hoyt. Or no, McShane. And now Markowski. And just out of the reach of Stella. He goes back to Paisley. Paisley to Markowski. Markowski to Stella. Stella outside of the net. Markowski picks it up, bouncing puck to McShane. It's going to come back to McDougall. McDougall goes back to McShane. It goes down low. Stella picks it up, gets it. Stella to Markowski in the slot. Bouncing puck. It's going to be kept in by Paisley. Paisley fires. Blocked out front once again. Markowski gets it back, but that one's going to make it the length of the ice. And after numerous chances, that's pretty much going to take care of the penalty. McDougall, we're almost even. McDougall driving. McDougall still has it. He's going to play it back. We're even off the bench. Paisley keeps that in. Canadiens have to tag up. And they do. That's going to get played down. McFarland plays that off. Going to be picked up by Dara. Dara goes to McLean. McLean. He's going to play it deep with an assist off the referee's head there. Goes down into the corner. Shep's there. Shepard plays it down, looking for McLean. And Dara now trying to get a stick on it. Hoyt. And that cross ice pass is off the mark for the Beavers. Scott picks it up. Scott. Oh, he loses an edge. Beavers have it down low. Under 6 to play here. They're going to go back up top. They're going to shoot through traffic. Bouncing puck. And that goes wide of the net. Shepard is there. Shepard tries to play it forward. It's going to be picked up by Scott. Scott plays it around. Looking for Dara. And it's kept in by the Beavers down low. They're going to go back up top once again. And good job. That's played out in. Woo! Picked up by Scott. And that's going to get played out into the neutral zone. Beavers are going to have to tag up. And that's going to get played up to Dara. He's going to fire. And glove save and left. Canadiens on a change. Beavers go for the high pass and then play it down. It's going to be picked up by Chase Stella. Stella doubles back. Stella under pressure. Doubles back again. Plays it up. to Gargano. Gargano looking for Gilbert, but it's going to be intercepted by the Beavers. It gets played out to Gilbert again. Gilbert goes to Kirkpatrick. Beavers come back the other way. Good play there by Stella. Stella picks it up, plays it to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick, he's going for the rink-wide pass to Gargano. Gargano bouncing puck. Gilbert. Gilbert gets it. Gilbert still has it. Gets played down to Gargano. And Gargano, and it looks like Kirkpatrick took a couple of hits to the head there. And Beavers try to play it out. It's going to come back. Stella with a rocket from the line. But Hebert is there. So face-off coming up in the Beaver zone. 4 1/4 to play. We are going to see Stella, Markowski, McShane, McDougall, and Paisley. Off the draw, bouncing puck just gets past Paisley. It's going to be poked away. Paisley, he doubles back the other way. And chip puck, going to come to Stella. Stella tries to get it forward. Beavers are there. It's going to come back. McDougall, he's going to chip it forward. Finds Markowski to McShane. McShane looking for Stella. Beavers break that up. Paisley picks that back up. Paisley's taken down. Come on, man. Markowski tries to get a stick. Good job by McDougall. Good play by Easton McDougall. He keeps that onside. Tries to play it over to Markowski. Comes back. That's Stella, oh, geez. Tripped over. McShane, Stella, Beavers make their way into the neutral zone. McShane, and that gets played down in behind. It's going to be picked up. And McDougall's under pressure there. The Beavers pick it back up. And down low. And they go back up top. Markowski tries to get a shot. That goes off a stick and up off the glass. Picked up by McShane. He's going to fire it. And that's Stella. Stella has Markowski. Stella, Markowski. Oh, my God. Comes back the other way. And now Scott trying to keep his man out. Nice play by Scott. Scott down low, looking for help. Scott comes away with it, pushes it forward into the neutral zone. Beavers back the other way. And Beavers have it. They can't get the shot off. 2.5 to play. Shepard trying to get it, and McShane picks that up, fires it off the glass, kept in. Oh, bouncing puck, I thought it was out. And McFarland, big save, picked up, played forward by McLean, doesn't come out. Go, skated at him. Woo! Get it out. And that's going to be Shepard. Shepard trying to get it forward. And now Dara and Shepard. It's going to come back to Miller. He's going to play it to Hoyt. Hoyt plays that to Dara. Goes down. 1.5 to go. Stella coming out. Beavers have it on the wall. They play it back down low. Keegan Stella. And that's going to get played back to Chase Stella. Chase Stella is going to fire it down into the zone. Markowski. They play it off the wall. Goes down. Picked up in behind the net. They go off the half wall again. They're playing the high guy. Stella's going to pick that up. He's going to play it. McShane. It's in the feet. Back to Stella. He fires it back. Canadiens pick up. Last minute of play here in the third period. That's going to get broken up. Miller down low. Goes to the back of the net. Goes around. It's going to come back. Shot. Save. Picked up in the slot. Plays it up to Stella. Stella fires it down into the Beavers zone. 30 seconds. And the Beavers are going to hang on to it for a offensive face-off for the Canadiens. 30 seconds. Not even 28 seconds to play in the game. We have, it looks like the Beavers are unsure who they're putting on the ice here. Okay, we've got Kirkpatrick, Gilbert, and off the draw, Gilbert down low, plays it around. Kirkpatrick gets a stick on that. It's coming back the other way. McDougall tries the shot, save, out into the slot. Kirkpatrick has it. Kirkpatrick making his way through, still has it. Beavers break that up. McDougall keeps it in. 4 seconds to go. They're offside. Thank you. With 1.1 seconds to go, Beavers were offside. Face-off coming up outside the Canadian zone. And it looks like this one will end in a tie, which has kind of been the way these two teams have been all year. And off the draw, that's it, folks. So, Canadiens will end round robin with a 2 wins and 1 tie, the exact same as the Beavers. However, I think Beavers have us on points for and against, unfortunately. So I think that means wild card action for your Canadiens this afternoon. We will confirm once we hear for sure. Sounding like 3 p.m. might be the next game. We will keep everyone up to date. But solid performance here by the Canadiens. Really good play all around. Cam McFarland, excellent job in between the pipes. I'll stick around and see who gets player of the game.
Player of the game for the Fredericton Canadiens, number 31, Cam
And Cam McFarland, no surprise there. Like I said, awesome performance by Camden this game. So he's going to take player of the game, and we will see everybody this afternoon.
Player of the game for the Beavers.